Without Italy, this never would have happened. Francesco Donadello was an old friend of mine, and I lived in Italy for many years. He was in a band called Giardini di Mirò, and he invited me to see Sparkle Horse, and Adam was playing with Sparkle Horse at the time.
I knew Francesco. I actually invited Francesco, and Francesco brought Dustin.
Yeah, so we ended up meeting at the concert, and that was sort of the beginning. We knew specifically that we had to write a 70-minute dance piece. So before we wrote a single note, we knew that we had to fill this block of time, and we had to create a sense of movement and a passage to arrive there. Wayne brought a lot of influences and ideas, not musical, but sort of abstract ideas to help us sort of create the idea that there was changes and things evolving over the course of the 70 minutes. And when we first started, one of the first things that Wayne said to us was, the first 20 minutes is dance is easy. It's the next 40 that's difficult to keep an audience there, because you only have the dancers, lights, and music. There's only those three elements to tell a story or to tell the journey. And I think in some ways what he was very inspired by a science fiction film from the 80s, and I think that he liked the idea of creating an almost film world within the dance, so that people watch it and go almost as if they're watching a film in some ways.
It's his dance piece, so this is really, I think, okay, we had two parts of this. You have the beginning section before you ever knew this existed. That was just me, Dustin, and Wayne, and we kind of came up with this sort of concept together. And now we've reached this totally separate, where with talking to people that have no idea about the dance, never seen it, maybe even don't even like dance or know about dance. And I think we're lucky that for some reason, this music stands also on its own, by itself, without anything else. So I'm quite happy and pleased with that, which doesn't happen very often. So I think we're pretty lucky, and it's quite special.
We try to always work together in the same studio, because I think there's no point for me to work alone if it's a collaboration. And I think that some of the best things happen when we're in the same room, and he'll hear something and he'll say, hey, what's that? And then everything just starts to move in a different way. And we have time to think about stuff and spend time. And with the first record, we made that decision, and with this one, we continued to do that. 29 di novembre in Bologna at Locomotive. And that'll be it's our first concert in Italy. So this will be the first time we've played live.